The 1920s was a modern age, time of jazz, the bop, and the Charleston. A person who represents this time is Walt Disney. Walt Disney was an important figure in this time period because he was a large part of the development of movies and arts in the 1920s and on. Through his lifetime and career, Walt Disney was the founder of the first theme park, Disneyland, in Anaheim, California. He created the first full-length animated movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and was the winner of 26 Academy Awards for his numerous productions. Walter Elias Disney was an ordinary man with a normal life who grew up in Chicago and went to college at Kansas City Art Institute. He seemed to everyone like a normal person. However, they never knew that they were speaking to someone whose name would become that of one of the biggest companies in the world. The only thing that distanced Disney from those around him was his work ethic and his passion for directing and animation. Even when his first company went bankrupt, he continued to pursue his passion, and eventually his dreams came true. Walt Disney can show you that you can get nowhere without passion and hard work. Walt Disney represents that the public life is the private life because he was very inner-oriented in the beginning of his career during the 20s. However, as his career progressed and fame and culture grew in the U.S., Disney grew more and more outer-oriented. Disney also represented unbridled optimism because his career began with it as he joined the animating business headfirst with a positive attitude. He seemed to live in the present during the 20s, constantly occupied with kickstarting his career, and with the end of the Jazz Age, dove into new accomplishments which allowed him to be seen as the creative genius he was. After the 20s, his career began to really kick off with his cartoon series Silly Symphonies and Mickey and Friends in the early 30s, and later the producing of the first animated movies such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Pinocchio. In the mid-50s, he also opened the Walt Disney theme park in California and created the musical fantasy Mary Poppins in 1964. He also began to plan the opening of his second theme park in Orlando, Florida. However, he passed away before he could finish his plans. A more modern individual that could compare to Walt Disney is Julie Andrews, a famous actress who starred in Disney production of Mary Poppins. Andrews can be compared to Disney because she also started her lifetime career young in England, starring in bigger movies as her career progressed, just as Disney's career became bigger as he continued to pursue it. If I could be placed in the 1920s, I would love to meet Disney and be inspired by his ideas and creativity, which not many had noticed yet in the 20s. It would be interesting to watch him begin his career and watch people's reactions to his first hit cartoon series, Silly Symphonies. Although Walt Disney has left us, his memory stays behind, reminding us that with hard work and compassion, you can become anything you want to be.